Hey everyone, welcome to this demo of CodeBot for SAP SuccessFactors. Today we're going to look at setting the Config tab. That's going to add some pre-filtering for MDF Picklist. So go to MDF Picklist in the module tile, select a workspace, and add a new iteration. What you do when you are doing these config ones, you are basically telling the bot to choose a subset of what's going to be in the workbook. So we're going to tell the bot to pick just a couple MDF pick lists. And this is useful if you've got a lot of MDF pick lists in your system. Okay, so add the iteration details, all the pre-login steps, and submit the form. Now we've created our blank iteration, and usually at this step, this is where you just generate that workbook. But in this case, we're actually going to open up the workbook, navigate to the MDF Picklist Config tab, and here we'll make some changes within the workbook. What we do is we go into the instance and we select Picklist Center, and we can navigate and copy paste specific pick lists from the instance, paste them in column C, and CodeBot will target its efforts in generating the workbook to just the pick lists that we select. One last thing to note here, in column B, you have all these different options: fetch all except these, etc. Those are pretty straightforward instructions. And in this case, we're doing fetch all except these, and then we copy paste the ones that we want to exclude directly from the instance, then corresponding into column C. And then once you've got the information in the config tab correct, just close out the workbook, go to the hamburger menu, select generate workbook, and then this is our execution window. You're going to just prompt the bot to log in as a specific user by entering the password. We'll write a little execution note to ourselves. And then in the advanced options, we'll select MDF Picklist, confirm, and start. Okay, as usual, once the bot gets started, we can go over to the eye icon, click on the show progress window, and all of the essential bot execution details will come in. Mostly the details in the tracking request ID. Once we get to a third line in the tracking request ID, we validated that the bot has logged in, and we'll wait a bit for this to complete. And so we can click refresh, and once we get that complete, then we're able to open up the workbook and look at the results of the workbook generation. All right, now set to complete. Let's go ahead and click open that workbook again. And we'll start on the config tab. You can see the items that we've set in for config. And then as we continue on to the other tabs, the workbook generation has worked, but just associated to what we've predetermined in the Picklist Config tab, specifically what we've noted for CodeBot to target there in column C. We'll go back to the instance itself and show again the details behind those Picklist values match what has been generated in the workbook. That's it for this CodeBot demo. Thank you so much for watching.